Yeah, I know I said I wasn't gonna stream on Monday. But I do still play the game in my own time. And in my all-knowing wisdom, I went to Sumeru, not realizing that I had accidentally unlocked Nahida's story quest. And I made things worse when I was just trying to go to the place where you go to get the bounties. And now I'm really stuck in this. So I'm essentially forced to do this story quest now. And unfortunately, I did not get the part where you get the quest. Which is kind of a shame, because it does make fun of how Lumine is basically a silent protagonist and Paimon is the one who says everything for us. And then, yeah, like I said, I was just walking over to go see if I could do any bounties, and then it's like, nope, you're stuck in this story quest, so you gotta do it. So, yeah, I guess I'm pretty much just gonna be doing this stream to... I'm just gonna do Nahida's story quest, then. I don't know what I'm in store for, but I'm just here like, I really wasn't planning on streaming today. But, well, I'm kind of stuck in this now. I wish there really was a way that you could... like, so that the game doesn't force you to do these story quests. It's like, can I at least do it on my own time and not have to... like, if I accidentally go into the place where you start it, can I please have an option as to whether or not I want to do the quest or not? No, it's like, you're here so you must want to do it. It's like, no, I just want to get my freaking commission stuff done. And, yeah, like, I even tried quitting the game to see what would happen if I quit the game. And I reloaded it, and it put me back into the cutscene. So, if you've ever wondered what happens if you try to quit out of the game in the middle of a cutscene, you'll still be loaded into the cutscene right where you left off. Anyway, hey there, Windbloom, I did see you there, but yeah, like I said, I really was not planning on streaming today, and, well, I guess I have no choice now, considering I'm trying to cover as much story content for the game as possible. So basically, long story short, is we are dream experts. Because we've had so many damn dreams, and everyone in Sumeru was unable to dream until we made the Grand Sage cut his shit out and free Nahida. So, now that everyone is able to dream, we have this fireside chat thing where it's like, we're sitting around and sharing our dreams with everyone. So, yeah, here we are.
Esteemed experts, this way, please. Ahem. Now, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask them.
Yes, my eyes will answer any questions.
Must be dream experts from another land. Great!
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Oh, I have a question. Me first! Me first!
Well, before you ask your question, allow me to ask another question. What's wrong with your eyebrows? I hate your eyebrows.
No rush! Everyone, please line up and ask in an orderly fashion!
Yeah, everyone's going wild over here. Alright, up against the wall.
Paimon didn't expect them to be so enthusiastic.
My question is simple. My everyday life is very difficult, so I would like to become a slime in my dreams. How can I do that?
What? Oh, that's a tough one. Honestly, I don't have any good tips. Have you ever considered going to therapy?
Oh, Paimon knows! Paimon's had this kind of dream before, so she knows a thing or two.
Why does that not surprise me?
The first time, Paimon became an animal slime. Paimon was shot by an adventurer's arrow and flew in the sky all night long.
What?
The second time, Paimon became a dendro slime. A group of kids thought Paimon was a radish and pulled out all the grass on her head. Oh, it was super painful.
Have you been eating weird things before you go to sleep?
The third time, Paimon became a cryo slime. In the end, Paimon was captured by a chef and turned into a smoothie.
I could go for a smoothie right now.
And the fourth time, Paimon became a powerful Geo slime and went to take revenge on the forest boar that used to bully Paimon.
When did this happen?
But then the boar showed up with all of its relatives and Paimon lost again.
Wait, why did all of your dreams end so tragically?
Because Paimon's life is a tragedy.
Because slimes are monsters, even though they look cute, they usually cause trouble and end up getting killed by adventurers.
Yeah, I've killed like 700 myself.
Things don't tend to end well for monsters. Believe Paimon.
I want to interrupt, but at least she's grasped the standard tropes of adventure stories. Yeah, because Paimon, you've never killed a damn thing in your life. I'm the one doing all the work. But the game doesn't allow me to talk. Instead, what it makes me do is just stay silent and stare into people's souls. Kind of like what I'm doing to this poor man right now.
I suppose you're right. They are monsters, after all.
But monsters live such interesting lives. Haven't you ever seen Monsters, Inc.?
I just want to experience a different life, but it seems that becoming a monster would be even worse than my current life.
Yeah, especially in this world where you would be hunted down and defeated, and you'd have people trying to steal whatever enemy drops you have.
Maybe I'd be happier if I became just a regular finch. Or fish.
I wish I was a fish.
Looks like being an expert is way easier than Paimon imagined.
Paimon, since you're an expert at dreaming, why don't you do me a favor and go to sleep? And never wake up.
Oh, it's my turn. Esteemed expert, I want to know what posture I should sleep in so I can have the same dream as the one I had last night.
You should sleep on top of your head, laying up against a wall.
Well?
Yeah, Paimon is kind of annoying. That's why I typically say Paimon go to sleep every so often. Yes, please enlighten us, esteemed expert. Yes, tell us, O Dream Swami.
Hey, you're supposed to be helping.
I am helping. I'm helping expose you as a fraud!
First, why don't you tell Paimon about the dream you want to have again?
Oh, it's quite ordinary. I sat and chatted with my wife on a sunny day, listening to the breeze blowing through the valley.
Why don't you just find your wife and talk with her? There's no need to wait for a dream.
Well, I actually have to agree with her there. If you want to dream about talking to your wife, why don't you just go talk to your wife? I mean, is it really that difficult?
Well, unfortunately, she passed away.
Oh. Okay, well. I take back my last statement, but... Okay, well then I guess I can see why you would want to dream about talking to your wife.
Oh! Sorry. Paimon shouldn't have assumed anything.
Thanks, Paimon, now I look like a jerk too. Even Lumine is sad.
No, it's fine. I didn't make that clear. I just want a chance to see her again.
Have you tried looking at her photos right before you fall asleep?
Yeah, it's not really about posture. What you think about right before falling asleep is probably way more important.
Or whatever Paimon eats the night before she has those weird dreams about becoming a slime.
Oh, is that all I have to do?
I don't know. I think it's different for everybody.
Think about it. If you're the one thinking about her, and you're the one that'll be dreaming about her, then it'll be easier to connect your thoughts and dreams.
You do have a point. I'll give it a try tonight. Thanks for your wise advice.
Yeah, just don't take it literally, and if it doesn't work, don't blame me. My advice isn't a one-size-fits-all solution.
Oh, my turn, my turn. I want to know the name of the plant in my dream.
It's a chrysanthemum.
I want to bring the souvenir box to my room into my dream.
What? And wait. You cut in line! Kathia was first.
I dreamt of a raven flying over the wasteland last night. Does that have any kind of special meaning?
Yes, it means that you're an impatient jerk who likes to cut in line.
Hey, no rush! One at a time!
Paimon, expert?
Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers, that's all.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not Sigmund Freud or anything. I can't do any sort of dream analysis. They didn't really care about the answers. Vivid dreams are just really exciting to them. Especially if you consider that adults haven't been able to dream in Sumeru in decades. So, you know, this is all new and exciting to them.
You do have a point. It's more rewarding to explore and contemplate the meaning of a question than to focus on the answer itself. Right now, these people are like wanderers who've starved for 3 days and 3 nights and are desperate to replenish their energy. Any explanation they get now is like pure sustenance to them, no matter how good the explanation really is.
Yeah, essentially, anything that's food that looks edible to them, they'll take it.
Oh, and now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind?
Nahida. Or at least she didn't say Chef Boyardee or something like that. For one, she's not thinking about food, even though she was talking about it.
Bingo! If she was here, she'd probably be making some similar analogy.
Or some analogy about going to the bathroom.
Unfortunately, she's super busy right now and may not have time for gatherings like this.
Dear experts, we have another guest who would like to consult you.
Sorry, I'm not taking appointments at this time.
But you saw how we answered all the questions just now. We're not really all that knowledgeable.
Ah, but this guest is rather special.
Is it Nilu? Oh, okay.
My question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interesting place?
I don't know, I literally got dragged into this! Anyway, thanks, Windbloom. Well, I guess see you around. Like, I wasn't even planning on streaming today, and here I am.
Huh? Nahida? How did you get here?
She walked over here. How do you think?
Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't happen every day after all. No matter how busy things are, I'd still set aside some time to check it out.
So she can make her schedule for stuff like this.
Anyway, I really didn't expect to meet you here.
I wasn't expecting to be streaming right now, but here we are.
Oh, right! If there's anyone that understands dreams, it's you! You should be able to help us answer all these questions.
Yeah, and make all these people stop cutting in line and swamping us with questions.
You're not wrong. Alright, they can ask me anything. The more interesting, the better.
Yes, gather around and ask this small girl questions. Okay, now everybody's silent.
Huh? What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Why the sudden hesitation?
I think they need to build up some courage first. They're not used to seeing their god right in front of them.
Even so, it's not like I look super intimidating or anything, right?
Yeah, if anything, you look like a small child. Nothing intimidating about that whatsoever.
And in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru. Yet they didn't even flinch at you.
Still, not quite the same as approaching an Archon. Because literally, you are their god!
Alas, the interesting questions have all vanished in an instant. It appears I'm the one spoiling the fun here. I'll see myself out.
Now look what you guys did. You made a small child cry. I hope you have terrible dreams tonight.
That's not true, Nahida. I don't want to get in the way of the original purpose of a moment of dreams, which is to let people gather here and freely share their marvelous dreams. Now the atmosphere here is like water poured into a container. The water is more secure and settled, but it has lost its free-flowing nature from the river. I just want it to be another drop in the water, not the cold and restrictive container.
Is she doing what I think she is? Yeah, she's making analogies again.
She's sulking.
Oh, and she's sulking. All because these guys made a child cry.
Hey! It's alright, everyone! No need to be shy. The Dendro Archon is really nice, so please just go ahead and ask. Otherwise, she'll leave.
She'll leave, she'll go to her room, and she'll start crying, thinking that she did a bad thing. And it'll be all your guys' fault. How can you live with yourselves?
Alright. I'll give it a try.
Oh, it's the slime guy.
Hi, slime guy. I still think you need to go to therapy. Because, yeah, I'm just here like... Why do you want to dream about being a slime? Or a finch? Or a fish? And hang on, let me charge my phone before it runs out of battery.
Hey, drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want to become a slime anymore. Maybe a finch or fish is more suitable for me.
Well, either way, I still think you need to see a therapist.
I see. So you want to become a small animal in your dreams, right? Why do you think that sounds good to you?
I guess I just want to experience something different. My everyday life is nothing but the same. The sky is right above me, and the ocean just over the horizon, yet I remain caged in a life of monotony.
So, what you're saying is... Well, then again, would that really be such a good idea, though? You know, the whole idea of be careful what you wish for. If you want your life to stop being so monotonous and repetitive, you might get it, but not in the way that you were hoping for.
So you want to experience something new in your dreams? Sorry, I'm getting a little confused. Why don't you seek out some new experiences in real life?
So she's basically asking or saying don't let your dreams be dreams.
Because if I don't work, I won't have any mora. Sure, I don't want to be out hammering nails and cutting wood every day, but I have aging parents and young children to take care of. By the time this all dawned on me, I realized that my life has already been filled to the brim by trifling matters, and I have no more freedom.
But if that's the case, then even if you became a flying bird or swimming fish, you will still be hammering nails and cutting wood in your dreams. The reason is you've already been caged. It doesn't matter what your physical body turns into. Your mind will still be stuck in the same predicament.
So essentially, I guess, he would need to change his mindset.
Really? That sounds pretty terrible. Then what should I do?
Yeah, like, in a sense, you can move him around to anywhere, but he's still... If he's still stuck in that same mindset, nothing's gonna change unless he makes the change.
I don't know everything that you're going through, but how about replacing your hammer?
With a stick of salami.
Huh? Replacing my hammer?
Yes, with a salami.
That's right. Having worked for such a long time, you of all people must know what makes a good hammer.
Well, of course. A good hammer needs to be heavy enough to drive the nail in with just a couple taps. And the handle has to have a good grip to it, not too smooth. Come to think of it, I haven't replaced my current hammer in quite some time.
Is it really going to be as simple as, oh, I just need to go get a new hammer and then I'll feel better?
You should replace it. Then decorate the handle with something you like. Maybe some ornaments, fur, or hard leather wrapping. Then, write the names of your children on it.
That makes sense. I think it'd give me a good boost of energy at work.
It'll improve his morale. It'll be like that one thing of The Simpsons, the do it for her wall. he'll have a constant reminder of why he's doing it.
A new sense of adventure often begins with the little things in life. You don't need to become a bird in the air or a fish in the sea. You only need to do your best in life, and all those things you cherish will become your source of happiness.
Yes. Yes, I get it now. This is a real eye-opener for me.
Okay, yeah, so Nahida is the real Sigmund Freud here.
I'll go and pick out a new hammer right away. No, I should make one of my own. Thank you, Great Dendro Archon.
And now he's going to make his own hammer. From a bigger hammer.
That's our Nahida! Only you would know how to get right to the heart of the problem.
Oh my god. Lumine looks kind of cute when she's clapping like that.
Actually, I didn't really understand the problem.
Oh, well.
Huh? I gave him that advice because I once saw a worker doing the same thing. Whenever he became tired, he would look at some names on the handle of his tool. After a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him.
I think I understand. You were just drawing from a similar example.
After observation, I know this kind of behavior motivates people. But why is that?
Because it reminds them of why they're doing this stuff in the first place.
Is it because of excitement, anticipation, or helplessness? I really don't know. And even if I could know what's going through his mind, it's still difficult to fully grasp his feelings. Oh, Paimon gets what you mean. Huh. Paimon had no idea it takes you so much effort to understand these kinds of things.
That's because you don't think, Paimon.
That's why I was a bit nervous just now. But luckily, seeing his happy face in the end reassured me that I didn't say anything wrong. Don't mind me, though. This is just my way of learning.
I'm happy to help if you ever need it.
Hey! Don't forget about Paimon! Everyone knows that Paimon's also super skilled at reading people's feelings.
Paimon, your voice hurts my ears.
Thanks, you two. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's move on to the next question, shall we?
I already asked the experts my question earlier, but I wanted to hear the Dendro Archon's response too. What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife in my dreams every night?
Ah, yes. How would you handle this?
Longing for the deceased.
Is she remembering something about Greater Lord Rugadevada? No, she shouldn't be able to remember anymore. According to what some people have told me, not even the game acknowledges Rugadevada anymore. She's been completely wiped from existence in this world.
Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, it will only highlight the emptiness in your real life. If your wife were still alive, she certainly wouldn't want to see you like this, would she?
I imagine she wouldn't. I would imagine she would want him to be happy with his life, even though she's not there with him anymore.
No, I suppose not. But our time together in my dreams is not just reliving our past together.
Oh man, don't tell me that he's also thinking about the future and other things that they could have had together.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I miss her too much. But it's really as if she had come back to life in my dreams. She even remembers each and every dream. After I wake up, and then continue dreaming again later, we can pick up our conversation right where we last left off.
That's really amazing. Statistically speaking, continuous dreams are extremely rare.
Yeah. And not only that, but he's been having this, like, I'm assuming many consecutive nights. So it's not just one instance, but many.
It's almost as if my wife has obtained a second life in my dreams. But the more vivid she appears, the emptier I feel, and the more painful it is when I wake up. I don't know whether to call it a blessing or a curse.
Maybe all of this is rooted in your deep longing for her.
That is a possibility.
Were there any unresolved matters or regrets between the two of you?
I don't know. I suppose my biggest regret is that I couldn't spend the rest of my life with her.
That's understandable. I mean, of course, you always have the till death do us part sort of thing. To love and cherish each other for as long as you both shall live. So, when you aren't able to fulfill that, I guess it is kind of saddening. When you aren't able to spend the rest of your life with that person. Now you essentially, however much of your life you have left, you have to spend it without that person and being there.
I really felt like I was ready to move on. I wouldn't be so hesitant now if it weren't for these hyper-realistic dreams I've been having.
Huh. You know, they say that whatever's on your mind is what goes into your dreams.
That is true. To some extent, whatever is going on in your mind, that can kind of replay in your dreams.
But dreams are, and will forever be, just dreams. We are people living in the real world. It's not good to be overly obsessed with dreams. All it'll do is fill up your mind and eat away at your thoughts.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm also a little disappointed in myself. I still need to take care of our child.
Oh man.
And it's probably not good to let her see me in such a state.
Probably not. It may even kind of frighten her. If not worry her a little bit.
Anyway, thanks for your advice, Great Dendro Archon.
I'm a little worried about him. I hope he can find a way to cheer up soon.
I know, that was just super depressing right there.
I think I can handle things from here. You don't need to stay here if you find it boring. You're here to have a good time, after all.
Oh my god, there's two of them! Yeah, it's like there's the NPC Nahida, and then there's me. There, now you have two of us to talk to. I don't know why, it just looks so funny to me.
Another recurring dream?
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if it's some kind of hint.
Oh boy. Well, let's see, if Debbie and Ilman are having recurring dreams, who knows if there's something more to this that we're not seeing?
I wish my dreams could be a little more practical, you know? Maybe something like becoming rich and famous overnight.
That's overrated. What about you? Do you have dreams of having better eyebrows?
What a lucky day. Just wait till my friends hear about this.
What you should worry about is getting better eyebrows.
I didn't expect the Dendro Archon to attend this event in person. It's like a dream.
Don't say that. We're gonna end up in some kind of weird plot twist where this is just a dream. And I already went through that bullshit before. I don't want to go through it again. Also, that other lady left.
Are you feeling any better now?
I don't think he's gonna be feeling any better, like, immediately.
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. I need to stop dwelling on my wife like this and move on with my life.
Well, he bounced back a lot faster than I thought he would.
Now that I think about it, my wife and I always meet at a familiar place in my dreams. I know where that place exists in reality, but it's a bit far and dangerous. I don't dare to go there on my own. But at the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a look anyway. Perhaps I'll be able to move on once I see that there's nothing there.
But how dangerous are we talking here? On paper, it sounds like a good plan, but then, like, where exactly are we going?
Otherwise, I'll keep on feeling like everything is covered in a haze. Like I'm only half awake. Once I can stop dreaming about that place, I'll probably be able to get my life back together. Actually, you two are adventurers, right? If it's okay with you, could you escort me to that place?
Well, I guess we have no other choice. What do you mean it's Diluc? Let's see, sure, let's have a look. Let's go get a breath of fresh air and hopefully not die along the way.
Yeah, it might also be a good chance for us to unwind. Even if you can't see your wife there, taking in some nice scenery will definitely help cheer you up.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Alright, go ahead and get yourself ready then.
Well, you can probably tell her about you can tell her about Ruka Devada all you want, but I don't think it's going to mean anything to her. No one remembers that she exists anymore. Nahida should at least know that she once existed in this world. I mean, I agree with you, but I don't know if it's going to really do anything for her.
Are you headed off to some interesting place without telling me again?
Yes. Why?
Huh? Wait, aren't you supposed to be answering questions?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we shouldn't have her here to be answering everybody's questions like some kind of, well, something. But
I just finished, and they really got a lot out of it. So many interesting and novel thoughts. Anyway, it looks like you're going somewhere. Why don't you take me with you?
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, great Dendro Archon. I imagine you must have many other important things to deal with.
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are puzzling me right now.
Huh. I didn't know the great Dendro Archon could become puzzled too.
Yes. I mean, she's still kind of learning.
I'm not all that different from you, you know. Alright, let's go. We can talk on the way.
Well, I mean, technically you're a small girl and you're also a god. But otherwise, I guess, yes, you are fundamentally not all that different. Let's see, I better go with her. The whole Greater Lord Rukkhadevata thing will take some explaining. Yes, it's going to take a lot of explaining, especially since there's no record of her ever existing in this world whatsoever. You're the only one who remembers Rukkhadevata.